Every so often, there are moments that stretch, bend, almost break beneath the weight of expectation. And then, almost unexpectedly, a breeze blows and everything feels lighter. Today feels like one of those days. I stare at the blinking numbers, hearts pounding, breaths shallow. The world of Bitcoin and crypto, a world I have come to know almost like an extension of myself. Volatile, tempestuous, beautiful, has just experienced what feels like a subtle yet profound shift. Something has just flipped, if only for now. Welcome to Crypto 101 Central. Even as I speak, I feel the pulse of this market thrumming right beneath my skin. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Each time you hit that subscribe button, it becomes a promise. I'll keep sharing these raw, honest moments with you. And if you truly want to be present for every ripple, every sudden updraft or collapse, do not forget to click that little bell. Let it be your lighthouse, guiding you, warning you, inviting you deeper into these tides with me. Now let's breathe together. I want to share with you what I've been witnessing, not just charts and numbers, but sensations, the almost imperceptible emotional shifts that course through this community. Hours ago, a shiver moved through the market. Fresh inflation data was released. Expectations hovered at 2.5%. But the reality? 2.4%. Such a minuscule difference, yet it reverberated across trading screens, boardrooms, the trembling hands of dreamers clutching their first crypto wallet. We tell ourselves these numbers are cold math, but they're not. They're the wind beneath every bullish sigh, every cautious hope. When inflation falls below expectation, it's as if the pressure on our hearts eases just a little. The idea, lower inflation, could mean lower interest rates, making the world of money, that fluid, whimsical thing, cheaper, more abundant, more capable of spilling over into the elusive digital shores of Bitcoin or the soaring cliffs of altcoins. And today, that hope flies, if only briefly. The S&P 500 responds, bouncing like a stone skipped across still water, trembling between memory and anticipation. It drifts sideways, caught, for now, in the space between resistance and support, as if uncertain whether to retreat or to soar. I trace these moves alongside Bitcoin, a faithful, sometimes rebellious companion, bouncing, resisting, sighing in the shadow of the stock market. Each candle, each green flicker is an echo of Wall Street's heartbeat. And that, too, changes me. Because in these moments, the line between who I am and what the market feels blurs. But it is not just about charts. It is about presence. It is about standing inside the storm, feeling the raw wind of possibility. Bitcoin. Right now, it is entering that delicate region, oversold. Still, the supertrend sells. Still, the divergences yawn wide. The memory of the flash crash, a wound not yet wholly healed, reminds us how quickly hope can turn. And yet, within this space, I see a prediction, like a memory relived. When we fell towards 60,000, I said, this perhaps is a local low. Not the lowest, perhaps, but a floor that will hold for weeks. We have seen this before, last December, when a floor crystallized and held, not for a day, not for a heartbeat, but for a month. Today, the story rhymes. We are suspended, for now, between the lines of hope and fear, a sideways range, neither surrendering nor conquering. My gut tells me, expect the choppy waters to last a week, perhaps two, a fortnight of indecision and subtle recovery. The currents are predictable, even as the moods change. If you are listening, now, I hope you'll take a moment to like this video. Not for me, but as an act of solidarity, as a sign that you too feel these tides, that you too are unwilling to sit on the shoreline, unmoved. This is not just analysis. It is experience, shared and raw. Leave me your thoughts, your doubts, your hopes, your wildest dreams in the comments. I read them with the care you deserve, because this space is not only mine, it's ours. Let's move deeper. The 2-hour chart, a delicate taut web, shows Bitcoin dancing in tandem with US markets. If Wall Street stumbles, Bitcoin follows. If there's an updraft, we rise. The evidence now whispers of a short-term bullish divergence, lower lows in price. Yet the relative strength indicator carves out higher lows. I picture two rivers, flowing separately, then converging for a brief, powerful rush. This divergence is a song of hope, but not a promise. It signals the end of unbroken decline, bearish energy fading, replaced by something lighter, uncertain. For a few days, maybe a week or two, we get respite. A chance to breathe, to listen, to press our palms against support, and feel the tremble of resistance above. Between roughly 60,000 and just below 72,000, this is our home for now. In the heat map, I glimpse stories, liquidity, revealed and devoured. Downside risk hovers at around 65,000, a storm cloud on the horizon, but above, at 70,000, at 72.3 thousand, there is fresh liquidity, a chance for prices to leap, grab, and perhaps reverse once more. These spikes are hungry. Sometimes they devour only to withdraw, to deny us the satisfaction of a breakout. A dance. A tease. I have learned to watch, breathe, and wait for the close, for the moment when possibility becomes reality. And always, quietly, the market asks, "Are you ready?" If you wish to move with these tides, you must be prepared. My own journey brought me to exchanges, those living, breathing engines. And if you are searching for a place to make your move, explore the links below. At Bytex and at 2bit, a partnership with La Liga setting the air abuzz, prizes wait for those bold enough to act. For now, all without the heavy key of Know Your Customer. If you're going to trade, I whisper, do it with intent. Let those bonuses be a wind at your back. But as the pulse of Bitcoin repeats, steady, relentless, I turn my gaze to the wider ocean. Ethereum, its price holding, ghosting above that fragile $1,800 support, takes cautious steps. Resistance waits, patient, at 2,150, stretching to 2,250, a wall built of past rejections, worn yet powerful. Over the next few days, perhaps weeks, I expect much the same. A subtle relief, a respite from cruelty, but no grand reversal yet. The price wants to push the relative strength indicator out of its oversold depths, craving room to fall again another time. A necessary breath, not a guarantee of sunrise. XRP, ever the storm-tossed vessel, clings to the support band between 130 and 140, numbers I marked long ago when price dreamed above 200. Again it bounces. Again we witness resilience. A familiar script. The 3-day chart flashes oversold, warns us, begs us not to call this the bottom, only a pause. Relief, but not reversal. A choppy sideways lull, lasting days, perhaps a week or two. The wound remains, but the pain dulls, an old song on a new morning. And Solana, fiery, volatile, finds sanctuary between 75 and 80. If the support cracks, as I warned in my last video, the abyss gapes, 30% vanished in a heartbeat. For now the line holds, trembling with the hope of those who remember the crash. Resistance laughs, camped between 95 and 105. I watch, breath caught, as Solana mirrors Bitcoin's every sentiment, a symphony in minor key. Chainlink 2 shuffles sideways, weary, its longer journey still draped in shades of gray and doubt. The 3-day chart sings of oversold, suggests brief relief, but no deliverance. Support, a thread between 780 and 850. Resistance, a barricade between 950 and 10. Our fates intertwined, every chart a verse, every coin a new stanza in the larger market poem. And in the background, the Bitcoin dominance chart is glass calm, drifting, neither bullying nor bullied, the drone of neutrality echoing through the halls of altcoins. For most, the movements will be echoes of Bitcoin's step. Each relief, each test of resistance, rippling across ETH, XRP, Solana, and Chainlink like wind on open water. Before I go, a final invitation. If this journey has lit a spark in you, watch the next videos popping up on your screen. One will show you how to ride these waves, up or down, to capture profit no matter which way the market leans. The other, how to navigate the uncertain waters of sideways price action. And please, do not forget to hit the bell. Do not miss the next heartbeat, the next flicker of insight, the next story that might just change the way you see this vast, churning sea. For now, hold tight. For now, hope and witness the tides with me together.